We got ourselves Team Atho with Bach in the back, Team Namera with Jesus and Die. I kind of switched you guys a little bit awkwardly, didn't I? Namera not even giving tag. Oh, Tagsy! How you doing, my mans? Storm Bolton, immediate trinket for the warrior too. These two are going really aggressive. Fury Arms Warrior versus an Affliction Warlock. Gonna be that spear. Tagsy cannot really go anywhere. It's gonna go for a full wall with Malefic Rapture just dropping down Namera having to go for every defensive in the world just to survive this interrupted Dark Lair, as the Dark Lair is gonna go back to Zap and actually killing the Dark Lair. But the dots are set in. I think Namera's just dead to the dots. Oh my goodness. Tagsy with the loaded up dots. He just went for full burst. He was like, you know what? I'm spiked. I'm speared. Like a whale, I'm just gonna Moby Dick this guy by dropping down wall and just giving him the Moby Dick, you know what I mean? Athaman charging at Tagsy. This is gonna be full dots rolling, as well as a Curse of Exhaustion, which is gonna slow down Atha quite a bit. Tagsy playing with no pet, so he's gonna be playing out for that sack, which sack is gonna provide him some damage procs from the dots. Athaman is just gonna make that pillar basically uninhabitable, so Tagsy is just gonna go for a long range, just go for Fears versus Atha, maybe even start walking slowly over. What a K6, what is going on? Did I attack the pet or did I attack Tagsy or Atha? I think I was attacking the pet and got a slice of ice off it. Athaman just talking to Tagsy. Tagsy under quite a bit of pressure though. Athaman with wings rolling and everything. Big drain by the Warlock, draining the life and health out of Athaman, as well as maybe a bit of that Paladin courage. Full dots are loaded up on the Pala, and Tagsy's just gonna have to play the long game. Oh, and the Mera got... Wait, Tagsy, did you drop a full banner on the Mera, or did somebody else go over there and do that? I don't think it was you, was it? I think somebody else did it. Who did it? That was BM. The Mera got blasted, but they don't deserve a banner, I don't think. Full UA is up. Athaman takes a bit of damage from these dots, actually, when you think about it. Look at these dots, look at these procs. Yo, Tagsy, the buffs coming out for Warlocks in 9.1.5, I think you're going to be a happy boy. Dark Soul cannot be dispelled. Rapid Contagion stays a little bit longer for 20 seconds instead of 15. So your dots and their procs last a lot more often. And it's going to be a full Dark Lair versus Atho. That Dark Lair zapping up Atho, doing quite a bit of damage. Tagsy trying to create some line of sight. He's going to go for a Death Bolt versus Atho. Oh my god! He just Death Bolted him! That's another spell that's getting changed. That's going to do more damage on average, but no crit. I don't know if that crit or not, but that's going to also fly in quicker. Tagsy getting loaded up with full damage versus Bach is going to go for Dark Soul or Dark Pack. He might need to go for a Drain off of the pet. Big aim shots are flying. He's going to get himself a Warlock increase. It's going to be Rapid Fire Drain life. If he gets interrupted, it's going to be really bad. Oh, right in the dome. Right after. And Bach is going to keep going versus Chokes. But is it Chokes? It is Chokes. Okay, I was gonna say for a second. Last time Chokes didn't even show up in the group at all. Playing out that Necrolord Paladin. Bach definitely has himself a hell of a game cut out for him. Man, Tagsy, that was amazing. I love you trying Death Bolt out. I love that you even give it a go. That thing is gonna be a little thing better, hopefully, in the next patch. And Chokes, that's another guy that's playing out something different. He's playing out a Covenant that actually could be really good for Paladins going forward in 9.1.5. They're buffing the Gavel. The actual damage that the Conduit provides, like when you throw the Gavel, the damage of it is getting buffed up quite a bit. But also just the procs and the effectiveness of that Necrolord ability are also good. Bach locked down with a bit of damage. He's gonna go Feign Death, Exhilaration as Chokes got himself full flash cap. He's gonna keep walking a Bach like an undead zombie paladin into a 360 no scope, but it's gonna be a scatter shot to scatter his brain a bit. Bach needs as much mobility as possible, and whatever defense he's got, knockback onto Chokes. Hannaford is up for the Paladin for a second. Could be a turtle shell out of Bach. He's in a really bad spot. Botting shot onto Chokes. If he gets an interrupt on his holy, he could be in a good spot. Gonna be a bunch of damage, rapid fire through the wall. Could interrupt Unholy. Chokes knows not to cast flash or heal just yet. Freezing trap to follow trinkets. Bach is gonna be locked down with a bunch of damage. Bach trinkets out of it. Knockback on Chokes. Does he have the damage to continue to go in here? Chokes has got wings, so he's gonna get a lot of longevity and survivability. Bach does not have the same benefit. Got himself a line inside behind the pillar, getting auto attack through the pillar though, which is super unfortunate. As he's charging in. Does Bach have anything else to keep Chokes at bay? Scatter shot, blessing protection, use the turtle immediately. There's no way you don't turtle. Freezing trap? Oh my god. Turtle. Yep, you have to. And I think you have to find a camo somehow, some way. You have to get a camo off. Binding shot, he has a hand of freedom. I think it's over. Oh no. That is so tough for a marksman hunter. It's just the survivability is just so limited. Jesus is going to be up next. Hammer of Justice by Chokes. This is going to get himself, I think, a wings proc too. Going to be IBF really late for Jesus though. Maybe he was expecting for his health to keep dropping, and then he went for a full-on IBF. Big grippy hands is up. Chokes has a bubble if he needs to. That's going to be a bubble as a stun as the damage starts rampant, and Chokes got pressure back to Jesus. He's going to take him out of the game. Oh my goodness. This Paladin damages. Dude, and they're buffing it. And they're buffing it. Necrolord Paladins are about to pop off so hard. And they already can do a lot, dude. Look at that. Get interrupted on Unholy. He got a flesh scuff. Nothing die does. You're just gonna have to burn through a flesh scuff first. Hammer of Justice die is gonna trinket out of it early. Get a little bit aggressive. Not using defenses just yet. Letting the flesh scuff do its work. Letting it absorb. Getting shot onto Chokes. No way for the Paladin to get out of that one though. That's a full vendetta and everything. I think Die has him. Shield of Vengeance is up for Chokes. He's gonna get a Shield of Vengeance as well as wings. I think it's a wings proc. He's gonna go for some damage, but needs to go defensive. Holy Ward of Glory, dude. He uses Holy Ward of Glories right now. Hodge on a die. No tricking out of the rogue. And Chokes goes for a bit of a heal. Oh my god, Chokes could be in a really bad spot. Gala getting thrown in. He's building Holy Power. His laser's doing kind of okay. Next stun is gonna be really deadly. Unless Die is just lacking damage. Chokes trinkets out of it last second. Is gonna get wings rolling as well. Next Hodge versus the Paladin versus the rogue could be huge. That was a proc. It was not even real wings. That was just a proc wings. I see. And Die is going to get himself a full reset. Does he get a flesh craft maybe? Because if he lets Chokes get a flesh craft, it could be really bad for him. Because the rogue, I feel like, definitely has the advantage here. The only thing rogue does not have is a trinket. Chokes is going to be able to interrupt the flesh craft either way towards the hand of that cast, but still reduce it even a little. Full kidney, but looks like the rogue does not have the pressure for a bit. Vendetta coming up in 10 seconds. I think he's playing the legendary where he reduces the cooldown of Vendetta. Isn't he? I think he is. Wait, that's actually massive. That is such a good legendary. Chokes got himself wings. It's going to be a Ward of Glory to keep himself alive. Could turn around with a Hammer of Justice on Die. And Die does not have a trinket. Does Chokes have the cooldowns? Does he have the setup? Does he have everything? Wings are up. Hammer of Justice. Does he burn him out? That's evasion not doing anything for you. Now it's going to be full burst out of the Paladin. Oh my goodness, Chokes coming back with a big Necrolord play, lots of healing. Yo, Taxi, that was such good burst though, dude. I love that big old slap. Yo, Athaman, that was a rough one, my guy. That's the one you just don't predict. You just don't respond to it ever because you never see it. You don't really know how much damage that's supposed to do. And I feel you in that one. That's a tough one.